Introduction to installation of the optical fiber network. Proper application of fiber optic technology will lead to highly reliable systems. In this session, we will discuss about planning and installation of the fiber optic network. At the end of this session, you will be able to discuss the steps involved in installation of the optical fiber cable network. An installation process involves planning, route survey, right-of-way permission, determining specification for execution, setting up intermittent storage locations, trenching, ducting, installing joint chamber and loop chamber, backfilling, duct integrity testing, cable blowing, installing route markers, OFC termination, link testing, as-built drawing, and verification. Let's now see the steps in detail. Planning. Planning is done once the decision to lay the route is taken. A team of concerned officials meet and plan the activities. Suppose the Chennai-Bangalore route is to be routed with the fiber optic cable network. The locations to be interconnected are vetted based on available geographic database and a detailed route survey is initiated. Route survey. Route survey is the inspection and study of the route where the cable will be laid. During a physical route survey, the following aspects are looked upon: the number of bridges, crosses, etc. on the route, whether it is a national highway, state highway, or national long-distance route, etc., the busy locations on the route, and the locations on the route that comes under the corporation, municipality, water authority, etc. At the end of the route survey, SLD, single line drawing, a report is prepared manually. An SLD gives an initial idea of the route planned for the fiber installation. RAW permission, right-of-way permission. Right-of-way is the bid made to obtain permission from the respective government authorities so that the organization can lay the underground or overhead fiber cables in the route without damaging the existing utilities. To receive the RAW permission, the bidder has to get approval from the central, state, and local authorities. Determining specification for execution. After getting the RAW permissions from the respective authorities, some specifications about the soil strata, existing underground utilities, and criticalities are determined. Prior to trenching, soil strata is evaluated. Any other criticalities or risk factors present are also analyzed. Setting up intermittent storage locations. Intermittent storage locations are set up to store material like fiber cables, ducts, couplers, etc. at a distance of 50 kilometers or 60 kilometers in the route. Trenching. Once the storage locations are set up, trenching to lay the cable is done. Ducting. After trenching, ducting is done. The ducts and protective pipes are laid inside which the cables run. Installing joint chamber and loop chambers. Joint chambers and loop chambers are installed at a length of every 2 or 4 kilometers. The joint chamber safeguards the splices done during the installation. Extra cable lengths are looped up and kept in a pit called the loop chamber. Backfilling. During backfilling, the trench pits are covered back by the excavated mud. Duct integrity test. A series of tests called as DIT or duct integrity tests are conducted on the ducts to see if there are any leakages or blockages. Cable blowing. After the duct integrity tests, the fiber cables are blown into the ducts. This process is known as cable blowing. After cable blowing, Splicing is done to join fibers through mechanical or fusion splicing and safely kept inside the joint chamber. Installing root markers. Root markers are installed to indicate the fiber root, joint chamber and loop chamber locations and specific changes. OFC termination. OFC termination is done in the starting and end of the root once the whole root is laid. The fiber is terminated so that the signals transmitted are converted to electrical signals and made into useful data. Link testing. Link testing is done between the two ends of the cable for its losses and efficiency. As-built drawing. An as-built drawing is prepared to show the complete details of the land route. Verification. Verification is done by the project manager. After the verification, the project is closed and transferred to the maintenance department. With that, we have come to the end of this session. Let's now recollect the key points. An installation process involves planning, route survey, right-of-way permission, determining specification for execution, setting up intermittent storage locations, trenching, ducting, installing the joint chamber and loop chamber, backfilling, duct integrity testing, cable blowing, installing route markers, OFC termination, link testing, as-built drawing, and verification.